Hi, this is Emily Moreland, and this is my video on the MChat administration for a student, or I'm sorry, a child to determine if they have characteristics of ASD. I worked with my friend Erin and her son Eamon, who is 23 months old, and I had an initial conversation with her about, what the MChat was screening for, and fortunately, Erin has a background in special education, so she's very familiar with these different types of tools and what they're for, and so wasn't really a lot of anxiety on her part or explanation on my part. She knew what to expect. So we sat down and went through the criteria together, and Eamon met all of the criteria except for one for just a typically developing child, and so he only scored one. So he was in the low range, which meant that he did not need to go forward with additional testing. In review of the instrument, however, I do feel that it's very user-friendly. I like the flow charts and the language that is used that make it very clear to determine the specific skills that the measure is targeting, and how well they did on all of the different, I guess, task analyzed skills that made up the general skills, such as, turning when his name is called. It breaks that down into all of the different components of that so that it's clear. It provides a more clear picture of where those deficits may be in the event that the child did score higher and did need to continue further with the screening. I liked the flow charts, which would help the administrator if they're not familiar with using these types of tools, how to what to look for, how to ask the right questions, and how to gather the correct data. So yeah, that was my experience with the MChat. We also did the developmental checklist together. And again, Eamon will be 24 months next month. And so we did the 2-year-old checklist because that was the most obvious choice to see where he was in relation to the age closest to him. And he scored very, very well. There was only one of the milestones that he has not met yet. So again, he's a little rising star and a super cute kid. And I was really appreciative to her for taking the time to do this with me. But yeah, I really, I felt that the MChat was a great tool, and it would be something that I would feel comfortable sharing with teachers, parents, anyone who may not be as familiar with assessment type tools, and feel confident that they were able to understand what they needed to do and present it in the right way. Thank you.